Good afternoon, evening. Yes, tell me. What's the solution chat? Okay, good afternoon. So, start like let's can ask, sir. I have a couple of yes. Yes. Hello, start. Let's share my reference. Okay. Let you just mail me or just mail me. Oh, I remember the pirate. That the female one was for the reference, and you created the male version of that. Yes, I remember that. Okay, so I have the reference. Uh,
Sir, have you checked the files and the submissions?
but I haven't checked it yet. Okay, the eighth method, I'll open it. It's Moodle, right?
Yes, sir. So actually, I have one doubt in that. How do I make the wings?
Make win.
Yeah, those devil wings.
Okay. So it. Okay. I have permission. Tell me, because something. Get that. I'm downloading it. Just give me a second.
Hello, sir, can you hear me?
Ah, yes, yes, I can hear you.
Sir, I started blocking out the clothes today. I finished with the pants and the shirt. I'm a bit confused about the coat. How do I approach the coat? And there are other accessories also in the reference. If you could just tell me how to block out those, I can start with it today.
Okay. Okay, the image to, I guess it's downloaded. And the chunk file is downloading. So let's start it. Okay. This code, right?
Yes, sir. And also, sir, if you could just zoom in a little bit. See, on the coat, you can see there are some rectangular things, and over the shoulder also some things are hanging there. How do you make those things?
This one, so like this is we can do it easily, no problem. This also can do it. Let's do it.
And
And
if you could just see the male one, the male reference, he's wearing some sort of necklace or something which has teeth. This thing, how do you make this thing?
this one.
Yes, sir. because the thread is twisted. If in the portrait, if you can see, the thread is a little bit. No, the other one, sir, the male one.
This
Yes,
one, na?
yes, that one.
Okay, let's start with the quote.
Hello, sir.
I can hear, but some noise. Yes, tell me.
Sir, I'm Soumya. Actually, I wanted to ask about the Skin Alpha brushes. Will it be possible that you can share some of it?
I can share the torrent link. Like it's a like, huge file folder. So I'll share that texture XYZ alpha package, entire package. I guess I have it.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Mm, where is my WhatsApp? Just give me a second. I have that torrent here only.
Sir, did you download the texting XYZ package from CGPOs, that 175 brushes one?
175, 175. Yes, that's what it
That
is.
was corrupt. So yesterday I tried to download 3 times and the zip file was corrupt.
Really?
Yes, sir.
But
I
I'm
tried yesterday. Then I tried some skin alphas which Tanmay sent me, and I shared some screenshots of the alphas that I applied on the Moodle.
okay. Okay. Or you can just use there's another one more skin alpha is there. Surface mimic.
So I tried Surface Mimic also, but what it has is it has unwrap of those parts, like of the face. It has
Uh-huh.
unwrapped those, and there are displacement maps shared on CGPOs. So how do I apply displacement maps without UV unwrap?
We can. That's what I showed. Now you have to switch on the surface.
I tried, but the
Do the
result was
alpha,
not that good.
modify, switch on surface.
I got
And
some skin
in surface.
brushes, so I used that.
Okay. Okay, I'll show that also. Don't worry, I'll show that also. Okay. Like for that quote, let's see. Hmm. But this one looks like kind of sleeveless, right?
Yes, sir.
So okay,
So
this
it
is
will be fine
sleeveless.
if you make the male one also. Either of them, whichever is easy, I'll be
Anything,
making that.
anything. Just select anything and like the second extracted, then extracted, and after that go to geometry, remesher, make sure switch on keep group, symmetry is on, view image. One more time, one more time. Like multiple times basically. So we will get this nice clean topology. Move the symmetry on. Image one more time. Get light clean multiple times. So you get nice clean quality. Okay, now we have the collar. Oh, in male one there is no collar. Female version you have the collar. So that is some things and this done with it. So hide the inner part. Now I have just extruded link. Geometry, track, export, modify topology, feed group, feed mesh, multiple times. Clean, brush, just move it and touch it. Just put thickness, And for this, I can use snake hook. It gives you like sharper bend. Please turn back.
Sorry, sir, I had a network issue, so it got disconnected. So, will we apply noise on the clothing?
For this, not required because we have the fabric pattern, right? We'll apply the fabric pattern here. We can use like fabric pattern, or we can use this design, right? So this is something we can do it very easily.
And so,
Let's
will we be
what I'm not able to hear you.
Sir, I had another doubt.
Yes.
So my character, she has a cloth wrapped around her right hand, and if I were to
Okay.
apply fabric alpha over it, it would apply unevenly. So is there any way I can
No,
apply
don't apply.
alpha?
No, yes, yes. No need to no fabric alpha. You have to apply a displacement. So I'll show that. And just give me a second. I'll show that thing on this. Okay, let's see. Adapt. Let's switch it off. Then nothing is there. Almost even. This adapt basically increase the distance between polygons. Okay, let's create something. This is like I'm doing it really quickly, so it's like kind of thick. So you need to make sure it's like not this thick, it should be thin. Like fabric, it should look like fabric. Like you can either select this or you can go to mask. I need to select the border edges. There's masking. Then we have who is mine? No. Yeah. Mask by feature. If we select all the borders, then go to again extract point 0.001, I guess. That should work perfectly. Yeah. Then that border. Like this inside wala border is not required, so I can undo it. So just delete it. Delete this one. So inside wala this border is not required, so I can simply select deselect it. Alright. Okay. Only the border. This inside part anyway, so you have to delete it later. That this thing. Now we have this inside part solo, and here we have this pattern going on, right? So this is something you're not supposed to do with alpha. This is something you have to use displacement. Shift S, check all input. So hide this one, hide this one, hide this one, and this one. Always like arrow. Just keep this one. Just this one. And unhide rest of things and control like invert, control W. The rest of the things have like separate. Okay, undo. Okay, control W. The rest of the things are separate polygroups. So now I have two polygroups. One is this, one is inside wala. So what I'll do, split them, group split. So inside part, exterior part, both are separate now. So I want this one. So this one I have to unwrap it. And symmetry is on. Nice. So I go UV master, symmetry is on. And it's a separate polygroup altogether. Just simply click on unwrap. Then go check flatten. You see it's perfectly unwrapped and symmetrical. Unflatten. If I want, I can delete half and do this. That will be much easier for me. Okay. Sorry. No symmetrical. Yeah. Flip it and geometry, modify topology, delete hidden, and unwrap it once again so that I will get more space. Right? I got this entire space. Unflatten. So let me download one pattern. Roll back. There's something not exactly like this, something like this. So let's get one pattern. I did something similar to this. So just some seamless pattern. Okay, let's take just any pattern. Like just search for the exact pattern or like something similar. So I can see this one. This is not stylable. Seamless. So let's choose this one. Okay, this is not clear enough. Okay. Copy this. Go to Photoshop. So basically, I'm going to convert this into a tileable map. And then call it as my not exactly alpha. I'll input as a alpha, but I'll place it there. I'll show you the technique. Just like custom name. What is driving? Corporate services to non-corporate.
So do we use the same technique for the skin also?
Skin, no, not for skin. So make sure it's like perfectly seamless. There's no watermark anything. Like a skin, we can use like we can create a displacement map and then call it in a UV channel and displace it. Like that's how especially XYZ works. Basically. Save this, desktop. Now it's unwrapped. So what I can do is there are like two different ways. One is I can just simply like open like open my import this alpha desktop like this import and alpha is selected here, right? So then go to masking. Where is the masking? There's an option you can see mask by alpha. So it will create mask according to your alpha. So for that, we need to have decent amount of polygon. Mask by alpha. So we got this. This is like, it's a setting here properly because UV is small and texture is really big. So let's leave it. Then we can go to displacement for the increase one texture, but it will create kind of similar, I guess, similar pattern only. 0.01. Yeah, exact thing. But I need it kind of this, like dense. So what I'll do, pick up these two. I'll go to surface, noise, go to UV, alpha, select this one, and frame. Mix noise is 0, and I can see this thing here directly, and I can scale it up, scale it down, make it dense, and increase or decrease. This is the entire pattern. So this is then because apply to mesh. It will apply everywhere. Then you can go back to your masking one more time, and this time then select by cavity. You select all the cavities. If you want to make this thing like this, really bumpy and this thing, mark a cavity or mark by ambient won't work for this.
So can we bake these
Peter,
things on the low poly?
yes, as a normal map and as a displacement map, a normal map. Because for production, we're going to use displacement. So it will recreate the entire geometry. I can either use ambient occlusion cavity or peaks and valleys. So it basically separate both the surface and then you can inflate it and create all the volume. In 10 minutes, this meeting will to end. I'll restart it. Rejoin it. Time. Okay, we have the mesh. We have the geometry. Let's just check with the mesh. UV is there. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll go to surface. Or one more thing I can do, like for this volume, either I can select by cavity and inflate it, or okay, 1 million. So keep everything separate. It will be easy for you. I can do one more thing. Photoshop. J, filter, blur, blur. You get this kind of like blurry edges. Save it. Surface, noise, frame, UV, alpha, desktop, maximum to 0. We do the same. You see. Now this time have this bumpy effect. So something similar to that only. The pattern is a bit different. Okay. And then apply to mesh. Now it's part of the module. So creating this is not very difficult. Like detailing pattern design is so quite easy. So now you can just simply go to your geometry, modify topology, mirror and weld. Oh, delete this thing. Just quite high poly, mirror and weld. So create this pattern easily, no problem. Then we have all this key. There are like multiple ways to do it. Like either you can use nanomesh or you can place it manually also. That also works perfectly. Or you can just simply create one pattern and like wrap it around this thing. So let's do it quickly. Append key. But there's a lot of techniques. If you don't ask me the right question, I won't be able to answer that. 45 degrees and slightly elongated, more of like a diamond shape. Okay, so this is I can see it's I have to overlap, like it's overlapping alternative. So control shift
Sir,
drag.
can you show nanomesh? We haven't learned
Uh-huh.
nanomesh till yet.
Okay, I'll show that as well. So like create this diamond shape. Slightly overlap. Invert. Not bad. Oh, should be here only. So to create this pattern like this, right? This is like simple. I just like tilted it slightly around 20-30 degrees and then repeating the same thing with just this shape. Alternatively, it's repeating. So once you create this center and go to this setting customize, there's a deformer. You can see there are all set of deformers are there. You can use bend arc, top view, or side view. This center one. Sorry, this one. So deselect. Oh my bad. Okay. Delete. It was there was a mask. That's what was it working for. Press shift and see. You can bend it, but you can see there's a stretch. There is something you can control with this. You have to create the like a straight line, then strip and then bend it. Maybe I'll just do that only. Delete. That's the most easy thing to understand. Right? All
So
clear.
how did you duplicate in the same subtool?
Oh, hi. So sorry, I forgot to tell you. Let me switch on my keyboard shortcut. For duplicating in the same subtool, Control Shift and drag. Control Shift and click on any surface. Sorry, Control Shift, click on any surface and drag. It will duplicate within same subtool, and it will mask the older thing. Like, you can do it very easily. Control Shift and drag it to any direction. Then customize, bend arc, side, just stop this one, this angle. Click this, move it, and it's quite wide. So for reducing this, I have to pull it this white one. If you press shift, it will snap to every like 1 degree, and then go back, accept it 180 degrees. Place it, and if you want, you can scale it down, like, or you can just simply modify that node, like make sure it's in correct place, and then modify it. And after this, also you can go back to bend. There's a deformer. You can like seam like you can move these deformers very easily. Click and move. Just undo everything. So this also you can do it. So sometimes we see error. DMV. Set it up. DMV move field. Select it on. Like do it a bit slowly, and you will cross about the shape and make sure it's not distorted.